in my view, the creator, I don't call him God, the creator.
Creator, yeah.
The creator.
I like that, yeah. Creator.
He loves us.
Yes, doesn't matter you know them or not.
Yes, whether you acknowledge him or not, he loves you anyway.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean he's going to make life good for you because he gave us free will.
Yeah.
So he said,
you make a decision.
Yes.
And you take the answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you make your own hell.
Yeah. You are your own master.
Yes. Or you make your own heaven. That's up to you.
Yes.
So if I say to you good morning, you can take it as good morning, or you can take it as, oh, I hate your damn guts, man. Why do I got to talk to you?
Yeah.
You know, you can take it any way you want to. And that's the problem with most people is that their perception is slightly off. You know, you read good words, and because your perception is twisted, the words become twisted, which is why you have a lot of people that practice religion but still do bad things.
Right.
So
like some church, church father and know some bad story.
There's some, like, there are churches for prosperity.
Yeah.
Prosperity? Jesus didn't own a donkey.
Yeah.
What are you talking about prosperity for? Prosperity is supposed to be for the spirit. So a prosperous spirit is joy.
It's joy.
It's love.
Yes.
It's compassion.
Yeah.
That is empathy. If I see you in pain, I feel pain. If I see you're sad, I'm sad. Let's find joy. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
We don't.
No. We look at somebody, we go, oh, they feel like crap. I don't want to be around them. Get away from me. You're negative.
Yeah. Definitely, when my book come out, some people write about, so, oh, this person, if this person around her either died or sick, who want to be with? Yeah, somebody write for me about this.
That's amusing to me.
Who want to be this person?
You see, that's amusing to me how people want to criticize, work. So I tell critics, before you criticize, do it. Then you have a reason to criticize. But if you don't do it and then you're just going to sit there and go, oh, that's bad, I don't like that. Well, first of all, what don't you like about it? And if you can't tell me what you don't like about it, maybe you should shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are so good at criticizing people that they know what they don't like about something. And then you go, okay, you do it better. Show me how I'm supposed to do it. And they go, oh, no, that's not me.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, but you talk a lot.
Yeah,
so.
A lot of people do like that. I have kids that need to take care.
Yeah.
A lot of hospital and all kind of different, talk with a friend and my antiques and other, I have some volunteer stuff going on also here.
You're busy lady.
So it's busy life. I think the first book is because I need the healing. I go to therapy to ask what's wrong with me.
Okay.
I talk to them. I have 3 people. One person go to sleep when I talk to them my story.
That's not a therapist. That's not a very good therapist.
And the third one is the old man from the other hospital. I visited him about 10 times probably, around 10 times.
Okay.
He said, I think you have a pretty tough life, but you do pretty good. I don't think you need to see me anymore. But I know I have some problem.
Everyone does.
For the deep one, my family tree is, I don't talk to anybody. I only talk to friends, nobody. When my mother died, I waiting till my mother die, then I go home. But I have time to go home earlier.
Okay.
I kind of don't want to see her because she opened her eyes waiting for me to go home. I don't want to go home before she died. And I think I hold a lot of angry, a lot of stuff. So I want to know why. I'm far away from family. So anyway, after and also my husband, this troubled husband, second one, but he's a really good man before, but then become bad. I want to know why, and when I want to know why, I can't find the answer. Angry hold inside like 10 years inside me. So when I finished this book, I kind of healing. And everybody, I see my husband, still the angel I meet in Beijing. And my family, I feel everybody's life is not easy. And it's not angry anymore. As I talk to my family, my auntie, my uncle, everybody. So now I have family now.
Okay.
I kind of created the other family to find them,
So that's what the book helped you do. The book helped you get back in
After
touch?
the book.
Yeah.
So this is what I do this year. So before, I think because I have the big question, make me want have exciting to write this. I finished the book about not in 2 months, 1.5 months, pretty fast. But no, I kind of like, okay, kind of healing. I have Pablo now. My daughter's still sick, but I deal pretty good, and I feel like still difficult life, but pretty happy every day. So I kind of lost this exciting to write this book. So,
well,
you have something to tell me?
I have something to share with you.
Yeah.
I think perhaps right now you might be having difficulties focusing.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yes.
So it's because you have so much on your plate.
Right.
You have your job,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah.
Then you have how many business things on the side
Yeah.
that you do. So it's like, in Kung Fu, you
Yeah.
can't throw 3 punches at once. You can only throw 1 punch at a time.
Yeah.
Right?
One by one.
Right. So if you're doing 5 different things at once, it's hard to garner the feeling that you're looking for because you're spread out so thin.
Yeah.
So maybe if you prioritize, say, okay, I have 10 things I do. Out of those 10 things, this is number 1, this is number 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 10. I get to 10 when I have the time. It's not important. That's why I put it at number 10. Number 1, I got to do regularly because it's important. That's your job, let's say. So now, we cannot make time, but we can take time. So we have 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
So in those 24 hours, you go, okay, so my number 1 priority, I got to spend at least 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
My number 2, maybe an hour. So if you can time it out like that, then you can say, okay, for this thing that I kind of like to do, maybe you're writing, I can spend an hour a day on. That doesn't mean you have to spend an hour a day. That just means you have the hour to take if you want to. So in that hour, maybe we should sit down and go, well, if I wrote another book, what would I like to write about? And then just start thinking about that. And then start thinking about, I would like to write about my life in America now.
Yeah.
Because my first book was coming out of China.
Right.
So maybe my second book should be Conquering America,
Yeah.
And then find a title that excites you. Find a title that makes you go, oh yeah, this would be a good book to write.
Yeah. What do you write about? You write about usually 1, 2, 3 in the beginning to end, or end first and then go circle or whatever. How you write?
I don't have a methodology. I mean, so the books I write so far is about the supernatural. It's about God and the devil and vampires and stuff like that. So that's the line that I've been following. Other than that, there is no, like, my first book was about a vampire. The second book is about a hitman. The third book,
the hitman. The second
a
one.
killer.
Yeah.
And then the third one is about the devil.
Yeah.
The next one I'm writing about that. The next one that I'm writing is about. It's about a guy that's cursed by the devil, and the curse is he can't die.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
he cannot die.
He cannot die.
He become, for example, like before, if it's a healer.
Well, this,
Before, if the devil is Hitler, if he don't die, if Hitler die, his soul probably go to the world other leader.
that he comes back and he doesn't remember that he was.
Yeah, he
This
come
person-
back, kind of go to other people's body, right? And go to one after other.
Yes. Until he's about to die. And then when he's going to die, he remembers all his past lives.
Oh, okay.
So this
Before
is
he
this
die.
is the reincarnation part.
Wow.
So, but I also have a book that I'm about to write next year, I think, because I'm doing a lot of research that talks about us as human beings.
Okay.
And that comes from my studies in psychology and
Oh
philosophy
yeah.
and all that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, what is the first thing you feel when you're angry?
Yeah.
Feel hot.
Yes.
So that's what's called getting hot under the collar. So a lot of people don't realize that's part of a universal force called thermodynamic energy. And this is why we can start fires, because of thermodynamic energy.
Fair. Yeah.
So how, when you get angry, how do you get not angry?
Get out.
When you're hot, what do you do? It's to not be hot anymore, what do you do?
Cold. Need to drink water maybe.
So when you're hot, you have to make yourself cool. How do you make yourself cool?
Breathe.
Yes, ma'am. That's the body's natural way of making itself cool. So a lot of people don't understand that about themselves. So this is the book that I'll be writing.
You finished the 3. This is number 4 book.
That'll be number 5 book.
Oh, you finished 4 already.
Yes.
so
I
fast.
1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm on 4.
So how your life look like every day? And you okay? How about writing life? You writing every day or every
Yeah,
week?
I usually sit down once a day and sit in front of my computer and go, do I want to write? Okay, and I write, or I don't.
Well, so you write when you have spirits talk to you, come to you, and
The ideas, yeah.
The ideas you write right away, or you want to write just come to you,
Sometimes both.
or night or day.
I don't see, there's no right way or wrong way.
If you got some ideas, you want to write down something, otherwise 5 minutes later
Yes,
you forgot.
absolutely. If you get an idea, write it down, because you're not going to have the same exact idea that you had. You may have close to it, but you're going to tweak it just a little bit.
Yeah,
Because time passes on and your mind starts changing.
yeah.
So yes, excellent suggestion. If you get an idea that it's a good idea to you, write it down. This way, when you're going to sit down in front of your computer or your pencil and paper, you can look and go, oh, this is what I want to write about, and you can start writing. So that's an excellent idea.
Other thing, I join a group, writing group, in Minneapolis, writing group.
Okay.
It's in Black Forest, the Black Forest,
The restaurant?
the restaurant. Every Tuesday before coronavirus, we see each other, like
Okay.
about 20 people. And some people write about island and, also I think kind of match what you do. But some my pair also, one guy,
Okay.
he write about this. And all kind of different people. It's most people like your age or a little older,
Okay.
and some little young people. So
It's at my age.
you're like 60, right?
No. You're making me 60 already. Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think our oldest guy like 83.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
That's real good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe one day when the coronavirus is gone, maybe introduce you, go there one time, see if you like.
Well, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
And they come they read every. So you have like chapter 1, then you read, and the people tell you what they feel.
Oh,
And then
okay.
you write it,
Oh, nice.
right away like
So
that.
they give you their critique.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Was that helpful for you when you wrote?
Well, I don't speak English. I just go there and listen. I did it once.
Okay.
I did once my poem, and I translate her, and one is my book, like maybe like 2,000 words. I translate it. I let other people read. I said, you read. I have no idea what I read about. You read.
Okay.
So people give me ideas. It's really good.
All right.
Very helpful.
I write continuously in regard to a storyline.
Yeah.
I don't write chapter 1, chapter 3, chapter 9. I write chapter 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you do this.
Yeah, sequential writing. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I probably a little different. I
And
think
that's fine.
my first book is end first, and then go to the beginning. In the beginning, sometimes I go back to my life when I'm young, and go all over, like, all circle, and when the end, go come to the beginning again. And people say, oh, people like that.
Yes.
People say, oh, I never see anybody write a book like this way. But sometimes I read almost done, I have to go back again to oh, what do you mean this? And I have to go back again.
Absolutely. Yes. Because you're going. That's why you have little place cards.
Yeah, please.
So you write down, okay, this goes here, so that you know. So what you're talking about, it's often the case that when we're writing, we'll write about, oh, Tom jumped in his car, he started the car, and he pulled into reverse, and he hit a little cat, and he jumped out of the car, and then the phone rings. Oh, and then you go answer the phone, and you come back and you go, oh, what was I going to say next? So that's a good time to write a little note for yourself, you know.
Okay.
So, yes, oftentimes those little distractions can take you away from the story.
Yes.
You know, so it's an excellent idea to have a pad and paper.
Yeah.
In case an interruption comes along, you can write a little note for yourself what you wanted to say next. The one thing I would share with you is this. When you're writing, never leave the page on something that you go, I'll get back to it. Always leave the page, oh, I can't wait till I come back to write this. Because then you'll always want to come back to write.
Okay.
So if you leave the page frustrated,
Yeah.
you're not going to want to come back to write.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
So that's a little trick that I had to learn for myself.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Because when I did that on my first book, I got mad at a certain paragraph, and I didn't go back to it for like 3 weeks, and I was like, what are you doing? Just, get some discipline here. And then I discovered that. I was like, okay, so from now on when I write, I want to leave the page dying to come back. I want to come back to write, you know. So it always made it exciting.
Before you read the book, you think about how to end?
No.
You don't even know how to end yet?
No.
You just continue, right?
It's the same thing with music. It just comes to me.
Natural.
I don't.
You
sit
don't
there and
plan
think.
something.
No, absolutely not.
You don't plan anything. All come natural. Okay.
Yes. And I realize that doesn't work for everyone. I do realize some people are what I call sequential minded. That means they have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything has to fall in a row.
Yeah.
So for people like that, they have to know the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yeah.
So that's fine. If that's your style, that's your style. I mean, again, shoe doesn't fit everyone.
Right. You're right. Yes.
Our sizes are different. So I think the hardest thing for anyone to do in art is find what's comfortable for them. Because they look around and they compare themselves to everyone else.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. I want to be like that. It's like,
no.
so.
You have to find your own.
No,
Yes.
One of the most interesting sayings I ever heard is, there's a saying that if you want to do something good, copy a master. The problem behind that is you don't leave your own footprints. So when you follow someone else, you have no footprints.
Yeah.
So that means you was never there.
Yeah.
So as a writer or any other type of performing artist, you want your footsteps to be seen.
Yes.
You want to be known that this is the author, the creator, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I try to let people know when they go, oh, I want to be just like this person. No. It's good to use them as a role model, but you cannot be like that person because you're not that person.
Oh, sing music, right? Sing
Yes.
music.
Yeah, especially in music. I want to be like Prince. I want to be like Michael Jackson. You can't.
You can't, right?
It's because they was already there. They're gone.
Yeah.
So I think the hardest thing for most people to be is themselves.
Be yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Instead of trying to copy everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I learned a lot tonight.
I'm sorry.